From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully. Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The Dolphins at 6-3 on the year, and they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9. And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. It's a big play there for Miami. 53 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
44.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Barton. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said,
that is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now they'll shift things around. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And not much there. Maybe a yard. the 24. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Let's see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Steelers first down. It's a gain of 20. And the Steelers first down.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. The first down carry here for Johnson. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. 19 side. 19, pep. Rig alert.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Steelers nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Viking 18.
They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. That'll give him 8 that time. And now it's 3rd and 4. This defense for the Dolphins, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. The coaches always always said, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
19 Lions. Go.
They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And Wilson in motion left. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Here we go. Set. 7 o'clock. Panther 60. Panther 60.
In motion left is Wilson. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he gets this up past the 30.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Let's go.
Now Tua. And he fires one incomplete.
Intended for Devon Achane. Incomplete. He was covered by...
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. He's got him in. Complete. And he's this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Tua going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Tua to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Ready, shot. Out.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Go ahead. Water, whoa.
Tua sets up to pass it. A quick throw, but incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Well, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. They will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Sanders now to have the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Here we go.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. And Wilson in motion left. 2nd and 5. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Come on. Hey. Pass on, lady.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The 40 before he's out of bounds. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Check smash. Check smash. 79 Broncos.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. This is Everett. Buffalo 18.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short. 3rd and 1.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Trap 60, trap 60. 77, 19, right here.
In motion goes the tight end.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Go ahead.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Open net is Waddle, complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
21G, 21G. Hey.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a second and 10.
They're right here. Hey. 18.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
20, TX. It's safe. 19. Solo left Zion.
From the gun, it's Tua. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tua. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, and a big return will get him all the way down to the
That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Back to throw here. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a handoff to Johnson. And he'll find some space after about the 25. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They go to Johnson again. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Drag him 60.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now they'll change things up.
46-yard line.
Up the middle, Johnson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Ready.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
18 Cardinals.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Rig alert.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Screen play, Johnson. He's got room at the 30. And down to the 16-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And the Steelers 1st down.
Here we go. 19-18. Warriors 70. Let go.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
At the Dolphins' 16-yard line.
Buffalo 18, trap 50, trap 60, 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Steelers.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Johnson going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Give him 3 on the game there. 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he stopped immediately there. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from Pater.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Their own 33-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Now H.N. on 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
Yeah. Ready. Ready, team. What's it? Ready.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tua. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Hey. Corner, long.
Now back to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
to the ground. Achane. He'll get this down to the 38.
That's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Ready.
Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins first down as he'll get this down to the 30-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Another catch there for Waddle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking to pass. Tua. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Tua to throw again. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14.
31. Steelers 17. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Hey, check. Broncos switch. Hey.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. He gets away from one. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, it usually doesn't work very well. And we saw in that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 55 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw now on 1st down. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Short throw to Smith. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. He stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Let's go.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Dragon 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. And now an audible here into something else.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And in for the Steelers' touchdown. Jonnu Smith, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
That's caught. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner's a proper defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
What's that?
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready. Long. Keep the ball. Connor, long.
Back to throw is Tua. Hard throw, incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this will be blown dead right around the 25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19, 18.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's out of bounds, so give him about 9 as that stops the clock.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I'd do it for you.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
18, Rodney, 18. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
And that could be a killer. He'll lose yardage and tackle inbounds. The towels are waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
1965 track, 679 Broncos. Let's go.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, you're at the point where you had to take the shot no matter the down. Now it's 4th down coming up, but that may turn out to be irrelevant with how little time is remaining.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
77, take pass. 19, Wyatt. Riggs. Cougar 19. 70 Ranger.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And we talked so much